In this video, I'd like to talk about the math question of the day for Tuesday, June 6th, 2023. And with this problem, we have the number of text messages that students send to each other on a daily basis. And we're given each of these different data points. And we need to find the median of these scores. And median is sometimes taught in an Algebra 1 class, as well as the mean and the mode. Though sometimes it's taught in grade school, maybe 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, or you might even see this in a statistics class. So it really just depends on the school that you go to. But at this point, go ahead and pause the video, see if you can work through this on your own. And when you're ready, unpause the video and we can go through this together. Now, assuming that you have attempted the problem, let's start working through this. And we need to find the median. But like I mentioned, the other two main topics that are often associated with median are the mean and the mode. Each of these three ideas all measure in different ways the middle of a data set, or the data set's central tendency. So the mean will find the average of the numbers. You add up all the numbers and you divide by the amount of numbers that you're adding together. The mode is just the number that is repeated the most in your data set. And then the median, that is your middle number if you arrange these in order. So for our purposes, since we need to find the median, we need to list these data points in order, and then we can figure out what the middle of those numbers actually are. So we start with our smallest, which is 15, and we can write this as a row or a column. I'll just work down. Then it looks like we have 17, then 19. And after that, I don't see 20, so we go to 21. Then no 22, so we go to 23. And we don't have 24, so we go to 25, then to 26. After that, and there isn't a 27, we have two 28s. And the only number left is the 30. So we listed them in order. Now we need to figure out how many total numbers that we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So our middle number is a little bit more complicated because we have an even amount of numbers. If, for instance, we had one extra number here, if we had 11, an odd number, then there would be a true middle number. Since if you count up 5 in that direction and you count down 5 from the top, there would just be one number in the middle, which would be 25 in that case. So when it's an odd number, you will truly get a middle number at a median where it's fairly straightforward. However, if you have an even amount of numbers, we will end up with essentially two middle numbers. You can count up 5 and down 5, so that right here would be our middle, but it's between these two numbers. So in some sense, these numbers here, these are our middle numbers, they will form the median. And when you have two numbers in the middle, what you do is add them together and you divide by 2. You essentially take their average or their mean. So we will take 23, we will add it to 25, and we will divide by 2. But you might be able to figure it out that the middle of 23 and 25 is really just 24. And if we add these together, we get 48, and 48 divided by 2 is 24. So the median of this data set, the middle number, if we arrange them in order, is 24 in this case.